Oh, yes. I was just looking at this earning capacity. Yes. Monies that one is capable of earning as a result of training and skills. Yes. When someone is injured, the damages he or she seeks often are geared to earning capacity. Oh, the capacity to earn an income. Now, I have documented that you have damaged my earning capacity. Pooch. Yesterday we had a discussion about me getting a job. And the thought was, well, he could get a minimum wage job, but somebody said, well, he can make $1 million anytime he wants. But it seems that when you have fraud on the court and the fraudulent issuance of court orders, Superior Court of Spokane County, yes, where it happens to violate the statute of limitations and it's a public record, and then you issue protection orders, Clallam County, where you put it in publication, yes, when it shouldn't have been reissued because I was on trial, yes, and I wasn't given any due process in 2011, yes. It really does damage a person's earning capacity for you to issue any court order that happens to involve a fraud on the court. Oh, then there's the wage garnishment of $136,000. Yes. You know, it does damage the earnings capacity of an individual when you issue court orders where you thought, well, I just used the influence of those that are the beyond me to say, well, he can make $1 million whenever he wants. Now, let's say I looked at my actual earnings capacity today. You know, I have documented a lot of innovations, and I could be a multi-trillionaire, but you refuse to acknowledge the fraud of the state of Washington and every state of the United States because every oath of office said, well, I'm not legally liable for myself not supporting and defending the Constitution. And you put me in jail multiple times because of fraudulent police reports when I wasn't in Sequim, Washington, and the fraudulent use of the prosecuting office in Port Townsend where the crisis responder said, well, my gosh, he did it. Now, I'm thinking that every time that you ordered a mental health evaluation, where it became public record that supposedly I'm schizophrenic, I'm bipolar, I'm delusional for not understanding, it does greatly diminish the earnings capacity of myself. Now, let's say I added up the total amount of obstruction of justice, and it turns out that every oath gets sued for, 3 to 500,000 fucking dollars. Now, I know there's 2 to 4 million individuals involved in these lawsuits, and for them to not know about Rule 60 when they're all licensed attorneys, did you get your license from the American Bar? Is it a membership in a bar association? You went to an accredited bar association. For some reason, these bar association accredited law schools. Now, I know. Did you watch the videos? Did you read the emails? Now, wouldn't it be nice to just retire every attorney in the United States and we can have a whole new parcel of them? Now, I know when it's not the signature of the ex officio Superior Court clerk that happens to be an officer of the court, yes. And there's some question about why the court commissioner would issue a court order without the actual signature of the petitioner, yes. And there's some big questions about who was it that you served after you served myself in the Sequim Public Library, yes. I would think each and every one of those conditions would be a fraud on the court, yes it would. Now today I'm wanting to take all the assets. So why don't we do a guesstimation of my earnings capacity and then your damage to that, because you just don't want me competing with you in the open marketplace. Now today, okay, I'm wanting to file some lawsuits.